Here's the iRecord homepage, which I've logged into. To make a biological record, hover over record and click enter a casual record. Here's the recording form. The species I want to record I saw yesterday, so in the date box I'm going to click on yesterday's date. I'm logged in so it knows who I am as the recorder. The species I want to record is toothwort, a parasitic plant. And as I type, you'll see suggestions are made from the species dictionary. Eventually it will come up with the one that I want, which is toothwort. As there are two similar choices, there's a yellow triangle with a 2 just to alert me to the fact that I might need to just carefully check I'm choosing the right one. In this case it is toothwort, so I'll click on that. A useful addition to your record, which you don't need to do, is to add a photo. You can either drag and drop from your files or click on the add photo and select it from the files on your computer. By double clicking, you can see it uploading there. That's really useful for the verifiers, the experts that see your records, and they'll be able to check that it is actually toothwort that you've seen. At the bottom of the form is the where information, and you'll see there's 2 red asterisks here, and that's because as well as giving a precise location, which is usually a grid reference, we need you to write a place name just so we can cross-reference the grid reference of your record to the place. So it's quite easy to put the wrong grid reference in or mix up the numbers, for example. A good feature on the iRecord website is a search function. So type in the place where I saw or I want to search, select the correct one, and on the map on the right we'll see a map of Brecon. I can now zoom in using the plus and spot the area where I saw the record, which was in this woodland here. So I can click on that square. It will turn into a satellite photo image. So somewhere in that 100 by 100 meter square, I saw toothwort. If I knew more accurately where it was, I can click again and it will turn it into a 10 meter square, which is an 8-figure grid reference. That's a really good, accurate record. That's all the information I need to add. I've added the photo, and I've also added the when, who, and what, and just done the where. We've got a location name and a grid reference, which you'll refer to as a spatial reference, kind of scientific term, and all grid references are based on the British National Grid. There is a box between the photo and the location about sensitivity. Now, if you've recorded a fairly rare bird of prey, for example, you might not want people to be able to spot exactly where it is. So you could either put a very vague grid reference, or you can tick the record sensitive box. It automatically blurs it to 10 kilometers squared, which is not very useful for conservationists, for example. So I would recommend choosing either 1 or 2 kilometers, because that will give an approximate area where you saw that species, and it will also be a good indicator of where a rare species is living for a conservationist. In the case of my toothwort record, it's not a sensitive record, and you will rarely have to tick this. So I'm going to untick it. So that's all the information I need. Done a quick check, and I'm now going to submit my record to the iRecord website database. And from there, we can download that record into the BIS database.